Have you ever been mistaken for witness protection at a grocery store? I moved to this small town in Nebraska 3 months ago for a teaching job. Coming from Los Angeles, everything was an adjustment. People here memorize your coffee order after 2 visits. Everyone knows everyone. So when I walked into the local grocery store wearing sunglasses and using self-checkout, apparently I set off every small town alarm bell possible. It started when Dolores, the cashier, whispered to Ethel at customer service, that's her, the one who paid cash for the Henderson's rental. All cash. Who does that? I did that because the landlord didn't trust Venmo, but Dolores had already decided I was suspicious. The rumors evolved quickly. By my second week, I overheard someone at the post office say I never got mail. True, because I did everything online. Someone else noted I looked over my shoulder a lot. Also true, because I was trying to find items in unfamiliar aisles. Then came the incident that sealed my fate. I was buying groceries when my credit card got declined. Not insufficient funds, just a fraud alert because I'd forgotten to update my address. I paid cash instead. The teenage cashier's eyes went wide. You carry that much cash? It was $60. But he'd already texted his friends that the mysterious new woman had a wad of bills. The theories exploded. I was a mob witness. I was hiding from an ex-husband. I was a disgraced pharmaceutical executive. My favorite was that I was a lottery winner trying to live anonymously. The evidence? I bought name brand cereal. The town had a Facebook group called Neighborhood Watch that became obsessed with me. Someone posted a photo of me buying aluminum foil with the caption, "What does she need all that for?" It was one roll. Gerald, who ran the hardware store, was convinced he'd crack the case when I bought blackout curtains. She's definitely programmed, he told anyone who'd listen. Witness security program. See how she checks exits? I have anxiety, Gerald. I always check exits. Things escalated when 2 guys in suits showed up at the grocery store. Everyone assumed they were federal marshals checking on me. They were Mormons. But Linda from the deli had already texted everyone that her handlers were in town. I found out about all this when my neighbor, sweet old Gladys, knocked on my door with a casserole and said, "Honey, whatever you're running from, you're safe here." I tried explaining I was just a teacher from California. She patted my hand. "Of course you are, dear. Your secret's safe." The situation became surreal when I went to parent-teacher conferences. Parents looked at me with this mixture of fear and fascination. One dad pulled me aside and whispered, "My brother's a lawyer if you need help with your situation." "What situation?" I asked. He winked. "Right. Smart. Maintain cover." I finally confronted the rumors at a town meeting. Standing up, I announced, "I'm not in witness protection. I'm just from Los Angeles. I pay cash because I'm bad with credit cards. I wear sunglasses because I'm not used to this much sun. I'm boring. I teach 4th grade." Dead silence. Then someone goes, "That's exactly what someone in witness protection would say." The town doubled down. They appointed themselves my protectors. If strangers came through, locals would surround me like Secret Service. The coffee shop started giving me free coffee for my troubles. The mechanic refused to put my real name on invoices, just Miss W for witness. When my parents visited from California, the town went into overdrive. Obviously, these were my handlers checking in. My mom's designer handbag was clearly government issued. My dad's rental car? Federal vehicle. The sheriff finally intervened. He called a town meeting and explained I'd passed all background checks for teaching. Clean record, boring life. The crowd seemed disappointed until someone suggested maybe I was undercover investigating the grocery store. That would explain why she reads all the labels. The sheriff gave up. He told me later, "They need this. Nothing exciting happens here. You're the best entertainment we've had since the water tower incident of '97. So I leaned into it. I started wearing sunglasses more. I'd randomly duck into stores and come out different exits. I bought burner phones from Walmart just to mess with them. The pharmacist nearly fainted when I bought 3. Now it's a town joke, but they're still not entirely convinced. Last week, a new family moved to town. At the grocery store, Dolores pointed at them and whispered to me, "They paid with credit cards. Definitely normal." Then she winked and mouthed, "Your secret's safe." The principal asked if I'd consider staying another year. The kids love you. Plus, enrollment is up 15% since you arrived. Parents want their kids taught by someone mysterious. I signed the contract. Gerald from the hardware store shook my hand and said, "Glad you're staying, whatever your real name is." It's Sarah, Gerald. It's always been Sarah, though sometimes I forget to respond to it now. Too used to being called Miss W or that woman. My Los Angeles friends think I've lost it. But honestly, being treated like Jason Bourne buying groceries is weirdly entertaining. Plus, I never wait in lines. Everyone lets me go first. Just in case someone's looking for her, they say. Small towns are weird, but the rent's cheap and the people, while insane, are protective, even if they're protecting me from imaginary threats.